Hello and welcome. We're live with the Bushiroad Tournament here today at Fanime on Sunday. So if you are interested in joining Weiss Schwartz, then stick around. We're going to definitely have a lot of players here for the English tournament. And just so we know,
Right.
what are the legal series for the English tournament?
The legal series are Madoka,
Okay,
Sword Art Online,
got it.
Hatsune Miku,
Mhm.
Love Live, Bakemonogatari, and Fate Zero.
Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and give a pan to the audience here. And by audience, I mean the players. So I'll take a look. Players are over here. They'll be sent to our table, all to ourselves. I feel special already. Then we'll see our matches. I do know that we have some familiar faces in the background there. I do see Daryl, and I see the Bushiroad employees. Those are familiar faces, yes.
There's a lot of active Bay Area players. Kevin Chen, he's acting as a judge today.
Oh, he is, huh?
Kevin Chen and Michael Chen are acting as judges today.
Got it.
Who else? I can't see. Yeah.
Well, it's pretty far.
Yeah,
But
it's
we have the camera. Maybe
Yeah.
a zoom function later. But for now, I'll keep it as it is.
Yeah.
So, Harold,
Uh-huh.
let me know. What is your prediction for top 3 of this tournament?
I'm gonna go with 2 Sword Art
Okay.
and 1 Madoka.
Okay, so here's the question. Why do you predict Sword Online to be top 3?
Well, they just got a new expansion to the booster pack.
That's right.
So they have the upper hand, whereas Madoka hasn't gotten anything. But it has stayed strong over the, I think, 2 years that it's been out.
So the course of the English meta.
Yeah.
Right. And I believe that's one of the... Was it the first one that came out? No, right?
It was Madoka and Fate Zero.
No, so it was the first one that came out. And it's
The
still
first
strong.
the first booster pack was Madoka.
Okay.
The very first was Madoka. The Fate Zero, but the trial decks, Fate Zero and Madoka came out at the same time.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
apparently Bushiroad really likes Aniplex. I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the series too. I watched Madoka and I
They're
watched
both
Fate
great
Zero.
series.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, they're amazing.
Although I do hear that Fate Zero is a little weak, unfortunately, in the English meta right now.
Yeah, the reason behind that is because they don't have access to a lot of the old cards. Well, all of the old cards.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
Yeah. It's just certain key cards that would make their current deck a lot stronger.
Okay. Do you have any idea what they'd be?
Well, for a Saber deck, right?
Okay.
There's a card Summon Saber.
Okay,
You
that
know
makes sense.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know
You
it.
don't know
but
it.
go on.
Okay. It's a level 1, cost 3 event card.
Cost 3.
It costs 3.
Okay.
Because what it does is it allows you to play a Saber card 1 level higher than your current level.
Okay. So if you're at 1, you play at level 2.
Yeah, you play a level 2. So
okay.
what happens is there's a 2/2 Saber in Fate Zero. It's probably like one of the more mild ones, but
That can change.
No,
Okay.
it's just a 2/2 8500 power.
All right.
But if you have, I believe, like it's either 3 or 2 or less or 3 or less cards in your hand, it gets 1500 power.
Okay.
So it's a 10k level 1 with 2 soul.
Right.
Right, that would give you a tremendous amount of advantage right off the bat.
And you can hold the field of her.
And you can
deal
hold
damage,
the field.
Right?
You destroy anything that comes on the field
Right.
easy. That's without support too.
And then here's this. Normally, when you have changers, you. Huh? Sorry. Oh, all right. We have our guest.
Kevin Chen right here.
One moment.
You want to get in your face? No.
All right. I'm sorry about that.
Kevin Chen, really. Huh?
We're waiting for
know.
the players at the moment. Yes.
Yeah, we're waiting for the matches.
Yeah. So that was one of the Bushiroad employees.
That's Kevin Chen right there.
Yeah, making sure that we're all okay, right?
Yeah. Taking care of us.
There we go. Oh, hang on.
Oh.
The recordings, yeah. So, are you first match? Yeah, so that means you'll be here? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Michael.
Yeah, that's good. So Koopa going off to talk to Michael Stone here, one of the local players. He plays pretty often at Game Castle in Santa Clara. They hold the tournaments every Sunday. I'm not sure what time though, but it's every Sunday. But for so far, I'm not sure how many players there are. I believe it looks like to be about 30 players. But the matches have been paired up, so as of now, I guess we're waiting for the other opponent. Michael Stone is going on as one of the players on the stream. Oh, Michael Chen coming for an announcement. All right, first player, player 1 and player 2. Okay, so Koopa's going over the rules over the stream, making sure everything goes right. Don't have any problems.
All right, so I just got introduced to the owner of Fanime, which is Michael. He will be player 2 for this match, and the player 1 will be Andrew. So I do not know what decks are playing, but we'll see fairly soon.
Yeah.
So let me adjust this camera. Hopefully everything's good. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit closer too, and I think that should be about right. I don't know.
Would be any way to zoom in?
Well, here's a zoom function. Just switch it. Is that better?
Pull it back.
Pull it back.
Yeah. Twist it this way.
How's that?
Rotate it counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. Let me just take a look at it. I noticed that moving the camera is definitely not the correct position right now.
So I guess it's the closest thing we'll get to.
That's the best we'll do for now.
Oh, that's all. That's totally off. There we go. Wait. Oh.
Oh, no. Technical difficulty, guys. With physical objects.
Physical difficulties.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's physical difficulties.
The next level.
Playing rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
Yep. And the winner must go first.
Yeah. We have a judge. Do you know what the judge's name?
I do not, unfortunately. Continue. It's completely fine.
Okay, so Michael Sohn going first. Let's see. Looks like Andrew is playing Sword Art with Sword Art 2.
All right.
And Michael is, I can't see. Still can't see.
Still can't see either.
We'll find out when he plays his first character.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, please. Okay. All right.
All right. So I believe there is a time limit.
Yes, 30
30
minutes? Yeah, that's official now. That happened before in other official Bushiroad tournaments, and we're a little bit more lax over in our area, but it's something we should try to...
Slightly a little more.
Just slightly, just a little bit, yeah.
Okay, first draw for the turn.
Okay.
And he's also playing Sword Art.
Yes. With Asuna sleeves, apparently.
Asuna sleeves, which may hint that he's playing Asuna.
Nope.
No.
I feel lied to already.
No, that's not true. It's a suicide.
Reverser, sir.
It's a reverse. I apologize.
Excuse me? All right.
It's a reverser.
All right.
So it's a staple in all Sword Art decks.
Yes. So the reason why reverser is so powerful is it takes down powerful level 0 cards at a 1-for-1 cost.
Yeah.
Right.
It's for those cards that you will never get over by any other means.
Yes, exactly.
Or it's not worth the effort, basically. Right?
Yes. Also lets you pace the game as well.
Yeah.
Right? Looks like he swings directly. Interesting.
Is that Asuna? No, it's
let me take a look.
It's Keiko.
Indeed.
It's Keiko.
Wait, no, it's Silica, dog.
Yeah, Keiko.
Am I wrong about that?
No, it's Silica.
Yes.
But her name is Keiko.
Why?
Because that's her offline name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the series that well.
I am not either.
Okay, all right. But you happen to know that real name of hers.
I've seen the card. It says Keiko.
All right. So now he has put himself into 5.
So he's 0-5.
Right.
With Andrew, 2 supports in the back.
Yes.
From what it looks like, it's a Silica waifu deck.
I believe. That seems to be the case, indeed.
I'm going to root for Andrew.
Oh, is it just because you like Silica?
It's the respect.
It's the respect of playing the character that you like.
Yes.
Yes, we have that a lot too.
Taking it to the top.
Okay, so he ends up attacking. They both get reversed.
Yes, using the reverse ability to its fullest potential.
All right. I'll have to adjust the camera just a little bit more. That's a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, we can't see Andrew's waiting room. but it shouldn't be a very big problem. All right, so it is Andrew's turn, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, because
he is attacked. Correct.
Yeah. Clock to draw 2.
All right.
Let's see. So, they're both at 0, 5.
0-5, I believe. He's covering a little bit of the clock, so it's a little difficult to see here. So attacks him directly, levels him up, unfortunately. Yes, indeed. So it's the first one to hit level 1. Okay. Let's see if he has a prepared hand to play level 1 game. Sometimes you don't, if you're very unfortunate with that.
Well, no, see, there's Asuna right there.
There we go.
There's Asuna.
And I believe that is yellow.
Yeah, it is yellow.
All right, so perhaps we're going to see the Kirito Bond. Is that allowed in English?
The Kirito Bond?
Yeah, the Kirito Bond is promo card, I believe. A blue card that gives 1,000 to Asuna. That's something ridiculous. Yeah. Possibly. We'll see. All right.
Well, if it's in English. I don't think it's in English.
Oh, who knows? I mean,
well, there you go. One marker Asunas.
All right.
And they see, I believe that is the 1-0 search with combo.
Okay.
And the glare on the last one.
It's a little bit difficult, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same one on the other side.
Got it. So you play 2 of them.
So there it is.
And there's yeah, you're right. There we go. So if you could explain the combo, please.
The combo is it's on attack.
Okay.
You pay 1 and search your deck for, I believe it's any avatar.
Any avatar, and pretty much the whole deck is avatars. Yeah. I don't actually know any other traits in Sword Art Online because avatars are what they're.
There's sports.
Yeah? Sports. Okay. All right.
Suga.
All right.
Dragon. Or it's either no, it's not dragon. It's
for the pet, right? For Silica. Yeah.
What's his name?
I'm Pharaoh.
Pina?
Pet dragon. Pina. Okay. Oh, I think Pina. I'm hungry too. I'll eat that dragon.
You know what? We'll see Pina because he's playing a Silica deck.
Oh, you're right. Yes. All right.
So we get to see that dynamic going on with the Pina and Silica as the trainer, as a dragon trainer.
Right.
You see how well he has it going on.
I do believe that Silica is part of the meta, though, for Sword Art Online.
Silica is definitely part of it.
All right, there we go.
She's definitely part of it.
So that means we're definitely seeing what you should expect from Sword Art Online players.
Yes.
If they play the meta, of course.
At least from Michael's side.
Yeah. And for now that he's leveled up, we'll see if there's any other color he plays. Doesn't seem to be the case.
I don't think
I see everything red here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across. Is there Lisbeth in there?
Maybe you can splash a little bit. Well, let's see.
You can.
Okay, so he clocked. I'm assuming that's red. It's a little bit hard to see the glare.
It is red.
It is indeed.
It is red.
All right.
There's no reason to splash yellow.
No reason?
There's no reason. They have the search.
Okay.
They have the search, so it doesn't need to go to yellow or blue to search for the deck.
Okay. I'm just saying that perhaps just for personality-wise, I want to be that different Sword Art Online player is what Andrew says in his head.
Well, he's already being different by playing a waifu deck.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. What about Michael? Maybe he likes Asuna.
Well, everybody likes Asuna.
Okay. Well, I like her hairstyle.
Yeah. Her hair is nice. Okay, so
there was a temporary interruption?
Yes.
Okay, no, don't worry. The judge didn't call anything out. Nothing was disqualified. Unlike what happened yesterday for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was just so tired.
It happens.
It does.
The day happens.
I ended up putting my my entire deck into the waiting room by accident. Okay,
How did you end up doing that?
It's a good story for another time, but it was definitely recorded.
You were definitely tired.
Yes. This time I got a lot of sleep, and hopefully these players did as well. They're making good decisions from what I've seen.
I'm not sure what Michael searched for.
Neither do I.
But he did it.
And we'll see when he plays it eventually.
Yeah. And Andrew playing a glare.
A glare deck. It's actually really powerful in the meta right now.
It's very good.
Yes, it's so your opponent can't really tell what the card is,
and
they have to trust your word.
It's very strong.
So actually, what Michael just said is this isn't really a Sword Art Online deck. It's a glare deck, and I can right now that's a Fate Zero Saber that's playing.
Oh, okay.
And then the other card over there is Madoka, and you know it just switches when it wants to.
Yeah.
Right. Kidding aside.
They are both playing glare decks.
Yes. Very powerful.
Backup.
All right. A backup, huh?
1/1 3500 backup.
That's pretty powerful.
It is very powerful.
All right. Does it have a specific?
It is a staple for
Sword Art
most Sword Art decks. Yes.
All right. Is that an event or a character count?
It is an event.
Oh, perfect.
It is an event counter.
So hard to find them, but powerful for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. The reason behind that, he has a character punch too.
Okay.
The reason behind the punches, the 3500 punch, is to protect that center stage. You can't see the center stage, but it is the marker Asuna.
Okay, so how does she get markers? No, it doesn't matter now. She's dead. No, she's not.
No,
okay.
Go on. The way she gains markers is by reversing its opposing card.
Okay.
So you declare attack, and then you take the opponent takes the damage, and then they determine if the character is reversed.
Right.
If it's reversed, they take the top card of the deck and put it underneath the card as a marker.
So it's a blind marker, unfortunately.
It's a blind marker.
So that could be a climax. It could
be anything.
Anything,
right? So it goes both ways, but at the same time, the card gains 1 level and 1500 power for each marker underneath.
That is incredible.
It is. Yeah, it is very good.
Wow.
A very good card.
That's definitely.
That card will never go away.
That explains why it's so powerful. Yeah.
And that is also the reason why they need 3500 punch, because the first marker, it is still vulnerable. It is only a level 2 6000.
That is, yes.
It is a very reachable number. But with the punch, it is a 95 without support.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah. So
he just played the climax combo again. There we go.
Again? Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how much he's
using his deck.
Okay, so he said 2 soul.
2 soul.
And I think
he didn't search because he didn't have the stock.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 3. Attacks directly. Okay, seems like he made a mistake. Is what he said.
So he uses the search.
Interesting.
Yes. He might be in a bad spot.
Yeah, he definitely motioned that kind of body language.
Not just that his mistake, but there might be, a few less climaxes in his deck than he would like to.
Exactly, and that's always a problem when you're playing. So for new players, in case you don't know, how you negate damage in this game is by canceling with a climax. So if your opponent attacks you for 3, and let's say first character is a character, second one's a character, third one's a climax. That means the damage of 3 is all negated, and it goes all into the waiting room.
Yes.
Super simple
and
things.
It stops at wherever you stop taking damage wherever the climax is revealed.
Exactly.
So if you take it at 1,
you stop it
you stop 1. If you take it at 2, 1 and 2 are discarded to the waiting room.
Perfect. There we go. Thank you. He says he has 4 left in here, and I'm not sure if he's motioning for his cards that he needs or climaxes.
What he's doing right now is he's trying to compress his deck as much as he can, so there are less less dead cards that aren't climaxes.
Right, exactly.
So increasing his opponent's chance to actually hit the climaxes. So once he's so what it does is it allows him to thin out his deck, gives the opponent a higher chance to hit the climaxes, and at the same time increases the speed at which he refreshes his deck.
Oh yes, of course. And in this game, you cannot deck out and lose unless you're at,
unless you somehow don't have a waiting room.
Right.
Somehow you have 35 markers underneath 2 lost.
That's a very theoretical situation. That's almost never going to happen.
Kai has done it.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, it's Kai.
Kai, one of our favorite players in the Sacramento. Favorite.
Favorite is a very, very nice word to use.
Well, I feel that he has done a good job in representing the Sacramento scene.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a very good player. There's no doubt about that.
Indeed.
But he doesn't take anything seriously. But at the same time, he does a lot of
funny things.
Let's
put it that way. Yes.
Funny things, yes.
Okay, so he's repositioning is definitely the main phase.
Yes. Let's see. Andrew's already at level 2.
That's unfortunate. Let's see. Michael, I believe it's 1-4?
He's only 1-4. So there's a good chance that Andrew's going to hit a streak of cancels.
With a deck compression like that? Possibly, yes.
But I'm not sure how many climaxes Andrew is out.
Yeah, I think...
In fact, he hasn't used any yet.
Not that I... Yeah, exactly.
And I haven't seen him cancel.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
But that's very... I'm sorry, they're playing...
So it might just be that maybe, unfortunately, his first hand was not the greatest. He could have had 5 climaxes in the hand. That'd be really incredible.
No, but see, Andrew or Michael?
Well, if they had 5 climaxes in their hand, they had to discard all of them. Well, not all of them.
I would keep some.
Keep some? Maybe?
I would keep some.
Okay.
If he had any 2K1s, I would keep the 2K1.
Yeah, for if they ever hit an obstacle, a 2K1, 2,000.
Plus 2,000 to a single character.
Plus 1 soul.
Plus 1 soul to a single character.
And draw.
Draw 1 card.
Right.
Yes.
So it's a good utility card to get over obstacles that might be a little bit too strong just now. And you can attack and get over it. That's how I play them, at least.
Yeah.
And then usually they can have climax combos,
It's a gentle push.
Yes.
It's a gentle push, like I said. At the same time, it replaces itself in your hand.
Yes.
So you don't lose out on a card. That is why I love that card.
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Yes, it's 1 for 1. Okay. There's another climax.
Indeed. Okay, so let's see if you are a seer. You can see the future, Harold.
Let's see. So far, Andrew has taken it.
Okay, and I believe that is he has triggered a climax.
He has triggered a gate. a door. He's triggered a door, I believe.
Yes, which means you look for a character in his waiting room,
only
right?
characters, yes.
And he
Retrieves
retrieves
a Leafa, level 3 Leafa.
Okay, now we know he plays green at level 3.
So I guess this is a tricolor deck.
Okay, so then here's a question.
Yes.
What does a level 3 Leafa do? Why would he put that in his deck?
Oh, that is a very good question.
Okay, if you don't have it now, it's completely fine.
Okay. No, that Leafa is a very strong card. It's a level 3, 2 cost, 10,000 power.
Okay.
That gives all other avatar, I think it's just avatar, but all other avatars plus 1,500 power.
Okay. So it gives a global power boost.
A global 1,500 power boost.
Yes.
Other than itself.
Yeah.
But it also has a second ability. I believe it's like when on attack you pay 2. It gets. I'm not sure if it gets a power. I think it actually does get a power boost. But the most important part is that it cannot be targeted by abilities.
Oh, so that means you can't bounce it, really. You can't bounce it, for example. And we already have Andrew at level 3, unfortunately, and
not in a good
Michael
spot.
is at level 1 still.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very impressive play.
Yeah, he has 1 card left in deck, so this is exactly what he was looking for.
Yes. So it'll either, well, who knows? Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what Andrew's
Well,
gonna do.
he has played 3 climaxes out of his hand.
Yes.
So.
But they all worked for him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the combo. Okay. Asking for a power check. There we go.
Power check, yeah.
I do it all the time.
It's very important to make sure
Yeah.
what the powers are.
I also just double check to see if they play any backup cards.
Backup cards.
Backup
yes.
cards. There we go. And sometimes you can get information by checking their waiting room. There we go.
Playing the, I believe, is the 1-0 Lisbeth.
Is
It's
it
500 for each other avatar.
Oh, he's playing now the 3,
Oh,
the level 3.
3 Silica. That is the card.
Okay, so tell me about it, please.
Oh, okay. He actually played the Combat combo. That's great.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how much the cost is. I believe it's 1. But on attack, you pay the cost, and its main function is to retrieve 1 character from waiting room.
Okay. Yeah.
And then put 1 card in their opponent's waiting room on top of their deck.
So for guaranteed damage,
It's
like.
guaranteed damage.
So he's gonna attack for 2, hopefully.
It's 2. Well, unless that's that 1 card that Michael
On the bottom, it's
was
climax.
climax. Yes.
And
It's a very smart move because it's guaranteed 3 damage because he's refreshing to you. So if he only hit, oh no, he is hitting for 3.
oh, there's a chance to cancel then
There's a chance
because of the climax, right?
Yeah,
so
the
he's hitting for 3.
climax, yes.
So there's a chance to cancel, but if it doesn't cancel, then we're looking for.
There's a very good
1,
chance
2,
that he won't cancel
Yeah.
because there aren't enough cards in his deck still.
Yeah. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and then refresh damage to 4 total,
Yes.
right? That'll put him at level 2, definitely.
Definitely. Andrew's not playing nearly enough characters to keep up pace with Michael Stone.
Yeah.
That's
just an unfortunate side effect. Maybe he couldn't handle
okay.
level 1. That seems to be the case. Level 1 for Sword Art Online just definitely steamrolls with the marker, like you said, right?
Yes, the marker. It's something either you deal with it immediately, or you don't deal with it at all.
And it becomes a problem.
No, it doesn't. You basically if it becomes a problem, then you're playing. You're gonna lose to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what happens is, if the moment it gets 2 markers, you just leave it alone.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Because either you can't get over it unless you're already level 2 somehow with like a
really strong character. Yeah, exactly.
So what you do is you force feed it.
Okay, so explain this to me.
All you do is you increase the chance that they're putting climaxes, right?
Yes.
That's what I would do. I would try to force feed them.
And then it ends up being their deck being in a worse position when you hit them.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
So the marker only has 1 soul, correct?
No, the marker doesn't add soul.
I mean, no, sorry. The character
Only has 1 soul.
only has 1. Okay.
So in the long run,
yeah.
it doesn't give you that much of an advantage. All it does is give you
a
very
really
strong
character. Yeah.
But the other thing, the main thing what you do with that card is you just play around it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? So all you do is you pretty much give up on that spot wherever it is, and the other 2 slots are where your main damage is going to come in.
Yes.
Unless they have 2 marker asanas.
Right. And that's a problem.
Then you're going to have to figure out what's going on. That's probably when you want to start force feeding them. Yeah, and then just hope that they
end up placing climaxes, right?
underneath.
Because it is blind, and that's kind of frightening to have.
Yeah. So he has, at this point, Son has tossed out the marker asana.
In favor of playing something stronger, I would think. And let's see what it is. It is a...
It is a Lisbeth. with combo. I believe it's
one
retrieve.
It is a 2-1 Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't remember, but I remember knowing that that card is still good.
Okay.
With Sword Art 2 release. Can't really tell in the middle. Is that another marker?
Possibly. I'll check.
Oh no, it's a Elizabeth.
It's a in the center is a 1-0 Elizabeth, and on the far side is
the same thing.
It's a 1-0 Asuna.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. It's a searcher.
Yeah.
It's the climax combo. There's a climax combo.
Again, there we go.
There we go.
Does he have to stock for it?
He only needs one.
Yeah. He has
so
two.
he just attacks with another card.
And he gets it. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so it starts with Lisbeth, tossing it out for 2 damage.
Was that a climax?
No. Okay. So there goes Andrew negating damage. For 1, declare search.
And then after this match, we will be interviewing the winner as well.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to do that, or should I?
We can both do it. Actually,
you have to have the headset, right?
You should probably do it.
That's fine then.
Is that what happened?
Actually, I'm a little unsure.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Reverse. I don't think that Elizabeth is a level 2 level. I don't have no idea.
Neither do I. Well, let's see if the damage goes through. That's the most important thing right now.
The damage that goes
because
through.
he is at level 3 and he's at, let's see, 3-1. That's not so bad.
3-1. Yeah, he canceled the first attack.
Okay. Okay.
And honestly, that first attack was the one that he wanted to cancel because these other 2 are gonna only hit for 2.
Okay, and that.
Okay. Oh, so he refreshed.
And he takes damage. And refresh damage? Oh, that went through.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that went through somehow.
Oh, was that a climax? Did he reveal a climax?
Yeah. See, I told you. He revealed a climax. I heard a lot.
What just happened?
He hit for a win right there. In 1 turn, he was at 3-1 and he hit for 6. So he hit for 5 and refresh damage. That's somehow went through.
Is that what happened?
Apparently. We can just clarify with Michael in a moment.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure what the refresh damage was.
It was a character card, Silica, I believe. Once again, the glare effects are very powerful in this game.
Yeah, but see, if the refresh was the card right before that was a climax.
Okay. So we can definitely have Michael explain himself.
Okay.
We're a little bit.
Well, I'm not too sure. But I believe there was a climax. I'm not too sure.
Okay, we'll see.
I think it was the book.
We can always reveal footage too.
There's no reason to run the book. So it's probably some other card. It's probably not the book because he's playing a Silica deck.
Right.
It's been a very long
weekend.
Yes.
Although very enjoyable, if you ask me.
Yeah. It's great. It was great. There's a lot of good times in the game room.
Yeah, for
sure. A lot of good times been had in the game room.
In fact, right behind us, I still hear the Technica?
They were playing Brown Eyed Girls. Nobody but you. Nobody.
Yeah. But I was actually personally thinking of the battle cry of Kenshiro. So.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Michael, if you don't mind.
Good job there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm going on stream?
We're just going to have you for an interview very quickly.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you can go ahead and explain a little bit about your Sword Art Online deck, to if you made any changes to it, if there's any modifications. Go on.
Well, so this deck is one that my friend Alan loaned me.
Okay.
And it's a red-yellow Sword Art Online deck that I've used, or I've played against a lot and lost to.
Okay, fair enough,
Times, yeah. The changes that we made right before it was just straight red-yellow initially, but he really wanted to add the green in for the 3-2 Lifa.
Okay. I thought I noticed at the very end there.
Yeah, that's what I was setting up for, but unfortunately I wasn't at the level or at the proper number of cards in the deck.
Right.
But it was okay because I canceled a lot. In the
that's what I noticed. Yes, you condensed the deck really well.
Yeah. So that last sequence of attacks before I refreshed was really tricky because I had to make sure that I knew that I had at least 2 climaxes left in the deck.
Okay, there we go.
And I wanted to make sure that if I triggered one, that I could pay it out with the Asuna. And if I didn't, then I would have to deal with the possibility of just not attacking and let the return attack cancel. Even though it would let me. It would do less damage in the long run. Like I still need to get to level 2.
Okay.
And at least one more would have gone back into the deck, so it would have refreshed with 7.
Okay.
Because the worst case scenario was I have like both on top or both on bottom.
All right.
But as it turned out, that it was just one and the other, and I was able to shuffle it up. Okay.
Right. Perfect then. So I have asked Harold this already, but I'd like to also know your predictions for top 3 in this tournament here.
This tournament?
Yes. Based on what you're seeing so far, I see that your Sword Art Online deck is very powerful.
I mean, it's all right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And SAO is probably going to go very far with this event because it has the deepest card pool.
Fair enough. Because of the extra booster, right?
Yeah, because no, it's not an extra booster. It's just
a whole new set.
Yeah, it's a whole second set.
Very powerful then.
Yeah. So the 2-1 Leafa that you saw me search for near the very end was is a global support, global 1K support, which gives you the option of paying 1 to give something hand encore if it's still standing.
Okay.
When one of your characters gets reversed. So it's kind of insurance policy. It lets you basically turn one character in your hand into 2 stock, as opposed to paying 3 or just giving it straight encore. So I only had room for one of those though, because that was basically subbing out for the 2-1 Lisbeth that can salvage when you play it.
All right.
But it's less stock intensive, so that's why I like that one.
Fair enough. All right. So let's see. If there's anything other I want to ask you.
I'm still trying to answer the question though of which decks I think will make the top 3. So I think that SAO
for sure.
is definitely going to be in the top 3. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
Okay.
I think Madoka still has a fair shot because it has access to the most heal effects in the English game right now. Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to play the 12 heal deck, I mean, it's something. I mean, it's there. Yeah, because you get to heal starting level 2 with up to 8 cards if you really want to. Right, you have the Sayaka's Wish and you have the Madoka Swaying Feelings to just basically stay at level 2 forever while also getting to attack with your level 3 Ultimate Madoka.
Yes, which would be the ideal situation.
I mean, it doesn't get very big, so like things like Fate can easily go over it, and it can push it over. So, and my experience, no pun intended, with Bakemonogatari is very limited. I do know that it's very easy to get to experience, and I've traded a lot of games with it, but from what I've seen, it's not very popular.
Unfortunately, that seems so.
I mean, I have also yet to write about it, so I'm still looking for a list to write about.
I believe that the second set has not been released in English yet?
Right. Nisei Monogatari is something that apparently gave it a lot of power. Again, I claim that I don't know enough about it to give a very valid opinion on it, but so I would say that SAO and Madoka has a good chance of being there.
Okay.
And even though it's new, if people have access to enough Love Life cards, I think that it
might have a chance as well.
I think it does because like it's very change heavy. The only thing that really would bother it, right, if it's on the all change strategy, is a bunch of bounce triggers. And funny thing is, SAO2 has
plays bounces, right?
You can play up to 12 bounce effects in your deck if you really wanted to.
Really?
Well, not 12, 8, because you have the CX combo with Asuna's Positive Feelings.
Okay.
Where you can play the 2K1 and bounce something. And you can also play the other, the bounce trigger that either you use at level 1 like I did or level 3.
So there's definitely some fear factor there if you want to go overboard.
Yeah, it's something to keep other things in check. So, it's I've also seen some lists that could actually go 4 1K1 bounces, 2 of the other 1K1 bounces, and 2 2K1s to get up to like 10 bounce triggers or bounce effects in the deck. It's really stock intensive because when I played in my local SAO Celebration Day, I took a deck that had a bunch of bounce effects, and I found that it was really difficult to play a lot of things at level 3 just because the level 1 would burn a lot of stock. And so...
And the last question I'd like to ask you is, how's your Fanime? Hopefully you're enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of running around. But
yes, indeed, yeah. This one is the biggest Fanime I've seen, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's getting better. It's getting better. They reduced line con
by a large amount. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
so
very impressive.
I got to give props to them for that.
Indeed.
That was definitely a good thing.
And that said, if you do want to join in the Fanime convention, it's a really, really fun convention held at San Jose McHenry Convention Center in California. It is a, let's see. Well, you want to count Thursday, day 0? If you count day 0, so Thursday, Friday,
Look,
Saturday.
a true enthusiast must go for every day.
All right.
Every
so
day.
Day 0, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
If you really feel like it.
If you feel like it, that's 5 days of fun at Fanime. If you want to know more about them, you can follow them on their website. Let's see, so www.fanime.com. You can follow them on Twitter at twitter.com/FanimeCon, and they have a Facebook as well, facebook.com/FanimeCon. All right, so thank you very much for the interview, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, and that was Michael of 9th CX.